No. Hi, Bunny, Charmaine,
What's
Love's
good?
Blind, Seema.
What's good, y'all?
Listen, Marcus was ready to do the podcast last night.
Yeah, came in. I was like, come on, let's go. We got to do this.
He was ready.
He was like, I mean, fourth attempt, she finally, I think, realized what was going on and woke up.
No, I heard you each time. You couldn't hear me.
What were you saying? What did you think you were saying?
I don't think I can do it.
Because she talks in her own language. Stop, boy.
Yeah,
it's picking that up. You have to move that.
Stop pushing. My goal was, this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to put Amar to bed. Trying to put him to sleep. And he was fighting me left and right. Thank you, Alex, Nicole, Morgan. I appreciate it. He was fighting me. So in me laying down, I fell asleep with him. Yeah. Come on. I fell asleep with him. And by the time my husband got home, I couldn't come out of that fog, so it was going to be a terrible show.
I just walked out.
And then you came back in, did it?
No, that ain't what you were saying.
Yes,
whatever you were saying lasted a lot longer than that.
I said, I don't think I can do it.
I just walk out again.
Stop, Amar. Yeah, let's make him some cereal. Okay, I'm gonna make him some cereal, then we're gonna get started.
Then she finally got up, came into the kitchen.
Had to clean up.
She had to clean up. But yeah, y'all, I was good and ready. I was like, let's go, let's do it. How y'all been? Y'all getting us 2 days in a row to do one podcast.
Get this started because I got a bunch of meetings today. Dear God. Yeah, I'm showing all the thighs today. All of the thighs. Okay. Here we go. Let that find us again because it's so dark. Okay. Just as a recap, you guys, what are you doing?
Saying the event was blocked or something. Why is it running so late?
I don't know. I did this to get the thing up off of the.
You got too much stuff on, huh?
Okay, well, it is what it is now. You ready?
I'm not.
What have you been doing all this time?
Where's the paper that I had my notes on? I've been trying to survive your messy office.
I don't know, babe.
Set it right here for I left. It's sitting right here.
Man, I didn't touch it. You know I have a baby that be coming in here even when the door's closed. Okay. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. There are things that I love and things that I just am not into about my acting career, but I feel like, isn't that with every career though?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's people that absolutely love what they do, and parts about it they love, parts about it they hate.
I mean, because are you saying, you posed the question because why? Why did you pose that question to me? What will it take?
Seeing how much you're doing outside of your acting career.
Like because I'm busy?
Because you're busy. Not to say you're not always busy. You're your mama's child. Y'all love being busy. But I pose the question because how the success that you're having outside of your acting career. So I know it's parts about it you love, parts about it you hate. But do you love preparing for auditions?
No, I already said I don't.
Okay. I'm going down the line. It's other than actually being on set and acting, how often does that happen versus preparing to get to that moment? Or does actually getting able to do it worth going through all those times of not being able to do it?
Right now, it's still worth it. Like the fact of the matter is that do I plan on being at this level of having to audition all for every single role that I get? I don't plan on being at that level. And if at one point in time it was working, I was working on stuff that I wasn't auditioning for. It was offer only. There was a year where I had like 4 offer only joints. That is the place that I would like to get to where only on really big things where it's like more specific, or like a more coveted role do I want to have to prepare an audition for the possibility of.
Yeah.
So absolutely. Actually, me and Denora had this conversation because Denora is allergic to what you call it? Acts allergic to social media. She's just like, no, it's just I can't even.
Nora's worse than me, which is saying a whole lot.
Yeah, she doesn't like it, right? She doesn't like it. There's something about it that she just does not enjoy. And I said, do you enjoy the auditioning? Because this before COVID, we were driving to auditions. Don't let it be a commercial audition. They tell you the day of.
I don't even go on them, but I hate commercial auditions. They just seem so disrespectful.
It be feeling disrespectful.
It's like they be having these people wait forever.
Yeah.
They go in there for less than a minute and walk out. And I'm like, you did all of that to prepare for this thing. Just to be like, all right, next.
So
like, first of all y'all can kiss. Boy, I couldn't do it. It's like, no, we're gonna sit here and talk. We're gonna have a conversation. Y'all gonna ask me how my drive was.
It's a part of it. So like I had to say to her, I was like, well, do you enjoy auditions? And she was like, you're right, I don't. I don't enjoy it. So it's I don't always enjoy feeling like I have to create content. Like I definitely love content that organically spills out of me versus okay, this is the new trend. I got to do it. I got to come up with a different angle on it. Sometimes that's fun. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes that's fun because I get to be clever. But there are times where I'm just like, gosh, I gotta shoot something else.
Something else to figure out. Another app to figure out.
Another app to figure out. That is a whole nother just like irritating the heck out of me situation. Yeah. But
I'm not either. I mean, I doubt I'll ever get to that point to where I'm like, all right, let me go and figure this out. All right, what's the next one coming down? Because I refuse. It's like 3 apps out right now that I absolutely refuse to learn.
But the fact of the matter is that you definitely are going to have to get out of that mindset.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna ride that one into the ground and be like, all right, let me figure this one out. What about these other 6? The mother 6 and kids might. I'm gonna go with this one right now.
But the thing is that you do have to realize is that that stubbornness that's in both of us, right? Because you definitely have it as well. I know you love to throw it like I am the only one.
No, I know I'm stubborn in life in general, but let's
just say we're stubborn.
All right, yeah, we stubborn. Don't let me go down that path.
That is the thing that will stunt our growth.
Yeah, it has so far.
So for me, I'll have to just get tired of this career altogether in order for me to just let it go. And it'll be a moment. It'll be a moment. Especially because I
didn't say let it go. I just said to where it's no longer X when it would know. It would be like, you know what? I'm gonna put this not on the back burner, but it's gonna be on the side burner while I do my thing over here. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna hit them up. Tell my agents to hit them up. See if I can go in for this. Versus ignoring everything that is asked of you, other than like the special things.
I don't know if that other thing exists. Let me just see if my agent can see if they can get me into this.
I bet it does.
I don't
talk to a couple people.
I really honestly do not think it exists for Black people. There might be some white folk that can pull that stuff off.
Yet.
Okay, would you? It doesn't exist currently, is what I'm saying.
Don't limit yourself. Don't say it don't exist.
It currently doesn't. Is what I'm
think it
saying.
does.
In what way? How? What are you talking
I don't
about?
know the industry like that. I'm pretty sure it's some
Well,
people
but
that
if you say you don't
see
know
way
the
too
industry.
much. It's like they picked them again.
What I know is how the industry works is that if there's a face that you keep seeing, is because the casting. It's because I did a quick halt because Amar is over here acting a mess. It's because the casting directors are like, we want something familiar, so they keep. It's not that the person is going to all the hey, when you got a spot, put me in. All right.
Well, maybe not to that level of all right. Let me just pick and choose, but to the level of like I ain't got time to go on no auditions because I'm doing all of this.
I turn down auditions now.
I know you said that, but even to because I know you turn them down, but it's not a role. It's just like you probably look at. I'm trying to think the wider range of role that you would feel is like I don't want to do that. I'm not about to do that.
It's not about It's not roles that I turn.
So what do you turn down?
I turn down things that are that I feel like are inconvenient to me.
Okay.
So if it's like, oh, we're shooting in Canada, for instance, this is real life right now. It's a guest star for a show that shoots in Canada. You're only in 3 episodes, but because of COVID, you would have to be there 2 months, even though you're only shooting a couple of days in those 2 months. I've told my people, don't send me none of those no more. Yeah. I'm not doing it. So where before, well, no, for a while there, I have been turning down. There's stuff like that might be amazing, like you working with somebody that's about to create an Oscar-winning or at least a Sundance-winning film. It's going to shoot in New York. Those films usually have budgets that are the size of like what we spend on Uber Eats in a day. Okay, as far as in what their
budget depending on the day a week.
But that's what they're paying the actors like per day. I'm like, I have to pay to be a part of this because I have to pay for childcare. I have to so a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm a mother. It's not so much that. Well, one of the benefits to being an influencer is that this career is malleable. So I'm able to bend it around my acting career. It's just sometimes in the past, I definitely have bent it too hard or just not been able to figure out how to juggle both of them as well. Where now I've gotten better at juggling them. Like I've gotten better at getting my auditions in. Well, one, because I'm not spending 2 hours.
2 hours on the road driving around.
Yes.
It's like you recording and getting it in.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, while I am editing, I'm running lines in my head. You want to come back to me? This baby, our third host. He realized
he wasn't gonna he wasn't gonna get to do what he wanted to do over here either.
Our third host is just acting a whole fool. He's trying to nurse.
Just a troll.
He is. Stop. No booby. No booby.
What's happening, The Best Life? Thank you for joining us.
So what does it take for you to like want to lead?
Millions upon millions.
Of what?
Of other income.
Millions upon millions of dollars?
Yes.
To leave something that stresses you out, it would take millions upon millions of dollars?
Yeah.
What sense does that make?
But this is mainly geared toward you and because you have everything that you're doing. You have the app that you're doing with Kev. You have the shows that you're that you've thought up and some are coming to fruition and planning stages. So that's the reason I asked that question is because it's like, okay, you have what seems to be the priority, which is your acting career, because of course everything would be set to the side if the right thing comes along. Like, granted, you had the thing in Canada where you were like, no. But like if you had something that shot in Florida where it's like you're the co-star or something like that, you'd be like, Well, guess where I'm gonna be going for the next 6 months.
If I'm one of the leads, yeah. Well,
Well, that's
because
a co-star, right?
no,
Oh,
that's
well,
a
whatever.
lead. Co-star
Oh,
is a small part.
Okay, well, that one of them roles. Were you first or second on the screen?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm gone. One. Start with that. The amount of money that it brings in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
We don't have that. There are influencers that do have that. That's not us. To where I'm making, my series regular rate ain't nothing to,
Right.
swat away. So
We just need somebody to catch it in the web.
right. And so, but it wouldn't mean that my social media career would go away. It
Right.
would just mean that
Yeah, because social media is so flexible.
right. Even the podcast with
I didn't say the social media go away. It's like that was mainly focused on the Hollywood thing. Like, yeah, it was literally like the Hollywood, because from, like you've already said, it's like in their career, 90 to 95% of it is preparing.
Yeah.
And that other 10% you may actually get to work in that profession.
Yeah, it's definitely not for the faint at heart. And it's listen, in acting school, and when I got my master's, we literally took a class for how to create income when you're not booking jobs, because that is a reality. That's right. Nothing new. That is
that's the thing of it. It's like California or LA seems to be full of all the, like, it seems like everybody that is a hostess or a host or a waiter out here in California is an actor or actress. Like,
and not even just that. Think about the people that are superstars that still have other income coming in. Mm-hmm. Gabrielle Union came out with a book. She came out with a hair care line. We wasn't studying Gabrielle's hair, but she was like, you know what?
Yeah, you know me.
You know me, so I'm gonna do it. Trace, and she's got a whole line with New York and Company. This is a woman who, from the outside, we look at her like, you've made tons of movies. Why, you would think, oh, you wouldn't be doing anything else but this. But I feel like anybody who is willing to do this career knows that, like, having your hand in something else is the smart thing to do. Mm-hmm. What it's also smart to do is making good choices for what you put in your body. And that is why I'm excited to introduce you all to Kinco. Have you ever been in the situation where you're in a rush and then you make a bad food choice or food decision where it's just like you had all intentions of really filling your body with things that your body can process easily, that feeds your brain cells and your body cells good stuff, but you just be like, I'm in a hurry, so you eat something like a Twinkie or something that just really ain't gonna help you. Well, now we got something that is on the go so that you can make good decisions. You can grab anything, because you could grab anything in a snap and your good eating intentions go down the drain. But add Kinco to your breakfast routine to fit 2 servings of fruit and vegetables into your diet, and it takes less than 60 seconds to make. Kinco makes seriously nutritious smoothies for seriously busy people. Expensive store-bought smoothies are sugar-packed calorie bombs, and fresh pressed juices have way less fiber. Kinco's breakfast smoothies are only made from organic whole fruits and vegetables, flash frozen, slow dried to lock in all the fiber and nutrients, nothing added and no fiber taken out. Kinco smoothies are easy to make, no blender juicer needed. Pour the Kinco packet into water or your favorite milk, shake it up, and take on the day. Go to kinco.com. Take their quick nutrition quiz and fill your flexible monthly order with your choice of 15 functional flavors that match your goals and tastes. Each Kinco smoothie costs less than $3. $3 and packs half the daily fruits and vegetables you need to reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and some cancers. I just had yesterday I had the red one when it came in. That thing was good as heck, and I love a good smoothie now.
It was delicious.
It was delicious. Right now I'm having the Golds. The Golds has chocolate in it, so it has like banana and chocolate. I kind of like those flavors together as well as raspberries, but they are easy to make. We literally, right before we started the podcast, poured some water in here, poured the powder in, shook it, and it was done. That took a couple of seconds. All right, so start creating healthy habits right now. Go to kinkos.com/argue and pick out your flexible monthly plan. In the first 100 listeners get 25% off your first order. That's kinko.com/argue and get 20% off, but only if you're one of the first 100 listeners that sign up. You love this show. We love you. So get this special deal. 25% off for the first 100 listeners at KENCO.com/argue. It is really good. The red was all that. I'm not going to even lie to y'all. It was so delicious. Okay, so give them a whirl. Thank you, Kinko. All right. So Kinko. So what would it take you to leave your profession? Like this is not to say, let's clarify. You love your industry, but what would it take as an entrepreneur for you to be like?
It would truly take, I think it would take me, basically my, the passion that I have. Because right now, like as me being the small entrepreneur I am, it's not truly a passion. It's just something that I discovered that I'm like, all right, I enjoy this. Mm-hmm. But it's like a true passion that I have, like with cars or whatever it may be, for that to be what I want, like an income. What's the word I'm looking for? A successful income, a consistent income.
I don't know.
Yeah, consistent, equitable income. Uh-huh. That's what it would take.
But consistent could be $5 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry, consistent. And it have to be relatively the same or more than what I make now. Like I would have to replace and not substitute. I would have to replace my income with something that would have to be at least equal.
Equal.
Yeah. Actually, it might have to be more because right now I got insurance and I'm covering everybody.
Heck, that's so am I. Why you be asking me to leave? Huh? I said, so am I. Why you be asking me?
I ain't asking you to leave. I just said, what would it take? But you misunderstanding the question.
I've had when the way you had asked it, tone means everything. The way you had asked it was almost like, why are you still doing this?
No, I wouldn't.
That's what it felt like. It coming to me was like a why.
It's because it's a sensitive subject for you.
No, it's not a sensitive.
90-10.
It's not a sensitive subject.
So no, it definitely wasn't why you still doing this. It was like, I see you doing so much other stuff, and I'm like, what would it take for that to no longer be the, well, I don't know what the priority is, but what would it take for those priorities to change
But like you already said, I'm my mother's child. So me doing a lot of stuff is a part of who I am.
They are the busiest people, even if it ain't busy doing nothing. We will anytime we're setting, we could be in the movies, we could be at church. Angel can't just sit there and listen or watch. She has to start organizing her purse. Just digging in her purse, plastic. It sounds like somebody just constantly opening candy wrappers. I'm like, why can't you just sit here? Yeah, you pick that. She will literally take everything in her purse and spread it out. Hopefully it's not an empty seat beside her, but if it is, she's spreading everything out. Mm-hmm. Just like to be busy. Her mom, oh my God.
Yeah.
Angel is the apple relative to her mom being the tree because she is extremely busy.
So why does it give you these, oh my God, feeling?
Because it's like, why use the energy if it ain't necessary to use?
But it's mine. It's my energy.
No, it's my energy because later on you're always tired. I'm tired. That's supposed to be my energy that you done used up doing nothing.
Is that really why you get you just made that up?
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, y'all know how busy Angel is. Is she always tired?
I'm not always tired. I get tired at the
You get tired
appropriate
at the
time.
wrong time.
At the
The wrong
this is
time.
the
It's like,
same-
oh,
this is the same
I'm
man
tired.
that would be nodding off. You tried to say you weren't asleep during the twins party, but you were not.
All right.
But so I'm saying you be tired too. We
Not during the
old.
wrong time.
No, you're wrong. Your time is wrong.
No,
My
your time is
right.
wrong.
My time be right.
That's the first thing she said when she got up last night. She had to made sure I knew because I was up and wide awake. She's like, I'm tired. Just so I'm gonna tap on the shoulder. Hey.
That's not why I said that.
Nah, yeah,
That's not why I said that. That is not. You act as if that has stopped you to begin with.
No, you threw the headache in. That's what you did.
Because of how I woke up. Now that ain't got nothing to do with if I'm woken up improperly, I will have a headache.
There is no proper way to wake you up.
Yes, there is.
How is this improper?
No, it's not just about the technique of. It's if I am in the wrong part of my sleep. You ain't never heard of that? Waking somebody up out of REM sleep?
Uh-huh.
That's where I was. In that REM.
You're always in REM sleep. Yo, you blink, you in REM sleep.
You just won't ever let me have my valid. You won't ever let me have my valid point without you feeling like you need to.
Welcome to my world.
You a lie.
Yeah, that's what Angel be doing. Somebody said it last week. That's Angel's favorite thing. No, but
whatever.
So now that's why I asked the question because it's like you are busy doing a whole lot of other things, and we have both seen and been both frustrated. I mean, we've been frustrated in both our careers with each other, or not with each other, but we have both been frustrated at our careers with the other. But it was like because I'm not extremely like my career has me doing my career for a certain time of a certain amount of the day, so I'm not able to take breaks the way you are. So when you're taking those breaks, which is unless you want an audition or actually on a show, that's a break. So you're able to do all these other things, and it seems that you have gotten very busy and very successful at the other things. So I'm like, so what would it take for you to take those back? So that's why I asked the question.
Well, we also, I think, and it's partially my fault, and we're going to correct it now. All of this is my one career.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. Angel is a mogul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Is a mogul.
Uh-huh.
So with being a mogul, okay. With being a mom mogul, all right? You are juggling multiple things. That is a part of it. And in a part of
go outside, Amar.
A part of me doing that is truly me juggling so many things. It's truly so that one, eventually we're going to hopefully be able to gain the financial independence that we should be at.
Uh-huh.
Also, so that we have the freedom to do the things we actually want to do because we are able to take care of the things we need to do, and to set up our children to have the type of freedom that we never had.
Yeah, and that's been our goal for, a while. We've been working, I ain't gonna say decades, but like years we've been working till we came to the revelation. I think I was on before that. Probably when we were at the church in Chatsworth, we both decided it's like, all right, we want our kids to be set. Like when we heard the phrase wealth, being rich is meaning, you have money. Being wealthy is your children and their children's children already being set up before they even step up foot on the earth.
So, yeah, I don't. We've had the mindset. I don't know if we had the action.
No, well, part of it is ignorance, meaning not knowing.
Yeah,
it's not knowing. A lot of people are born with, or not born with that knowledge, but taught that knowledge at a very young age. Very few Black people are.
So I am taking the time now to get all the pots going, all the eyes in the, how they say put you on the back burner. I got all the burners going plus the oven and the microwave. Mm-hmm. And so that when it's time to feast, we have a lot on the table.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to burn myself out. Now that I'm not trying to do. So I am being wise. At least I'm trying to be. I think I am being wise at the things that I am choosing to do, because we'll talk about it more. You'll see once the mukbang goes up. I have to get it over to the editor. The file is so big, I'm struggling. But we are trying to make sure that we are creating memories with each other and with our children, because at the end of the day, I just discovered this literally on Saturday. It was like a revelation to me, or an epiphany, that life boils down to the memories we have. While yes, we'll hopefully be leaving our children money and real estate, but what they'll actually have of us, all they'll have are our memories when we're gone. The memories that we've created with them. So if what I'm doing is not going to create more memories, I don't want more good memories, excuse me, because everything creates a memory. So more good memories, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be investing my time into it.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, we ain't young, but we're not old either. But like, we had somebody in my company that retired, I don't know, it's like 2-3 years ago. And he did his whole tour of like the entire district, and he did his little speech. But in that, he said, he said, don't, because I have a very high demand job and career and company. But he was saying, don't miss your children growing up, because I said that's exactly what I've done. Because you get people in their careers, especially in traditional careers, they're working, and some of y'all may be doing it. I know I've done it. They spend most of their time at work, and when they're not at work, that's where their mind is. And the next thing you know, as you know, time flies at work. Like, people are on a job, it's like, oh my God, I've been here for 5 years already, or I've been here for 10 years. It's like, I've been working for this company 15 years, I can't even tell. And at the same time, it's like your home life has gone past just as fast. So he was just saying that he's basically missed his children growing up because he's been so focused on work. Work ain't going nowhere. And for us to realize that, for one, for him to tell people that was very helpful, but I doubt it probably went into everybody's ears and that one out the other. But for us to start looking at focusing on our family, to make sure that we focus on our family and making sure we create these memories, I think is extremely important. And just to spread that message, because a lot of us, we have our parents that they worked and they worked and they worked. They put us through school and they fed us. And, we got a couple of memories of maybe vacations or something, but creating those memories of, we had a really good time, like the effort was there. And I think definitely us as a culture, we need to like focus on it.
Right. So while I do know I work a lot, I do feel like one thing, I do try to create memories for my kids, like kind of bigger memories. Like, I am still very involved. And that's the reason why I don't mind working as hard as I do, because I feel like this career has allowed me to have that. This, both the acting and the social media career combined has allowed me to do that, because the acting, I do one good job, I get a really solid check that allows me to be like, calm about
in the job. Like, you always do a good job.
No, I mean,
I know what you're saying.
But it allows me to be kind of like calm in knowing that, okay, bills will be able to get paid. My portion of whatever bill money I'm supposed to put in is going to be there. And then with social media, I'm able to have them be a part of it, as well as it takes up time, but it looks a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though that even though I'm working a lot, doing a lot, is afforded me to be able to have this child on my lap while we're doing a podcast, let him play in lip gloss, where a lot of other people's careers, they can't do it. Gynecologists, they can't have the child up in there looking up people's vaginas and checking on feminine health. So yeah, life is about the memories. And as long as my acting does not keep me from creating those memories, I'll probably keep doing it or until I get tired of it. Well, let us know what you guys are thinking about that. Is there something that will make you leave your current career to do the thing that you're passionate about? Could you take him? To do the thing that you are passionate about, the thing that you love. Let us know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. Also, there's a couple of things I would love for you all to do. I would love for you all to check out our sponsors. Third Love, because they got the dopest undergarments ever. Rothy, because their shoes and handbags are not only environmentally friendly, but they are comfortable, washable, durable, and cute as all get out. And Kenco, check them out. Get your life together, get your health together, and have a good option, go-to option for being on the go or just not having time to really focus on your meal planning. I would also like for you all to check out our Patreon. If you haven't joined yet, give it a try. Join next month. Wait until April 1st. Go ahead and join. It's only $5. You're able to get exclusive content. You're able to watch this podcast live as we film it. We're going to have a couple of segments coming back that we used to do with our Patreon at the top of pandemic, as well as other exclusive content that nobody else gets to see. Also, if you could follow me and my husband on social media. My husband is Marcus Ain on the gram, on Instagram, and Marcus Ain on the book on Facebook. I am that chick Angel across all platforms except for Twitter. I am at Angel the Actress, but you can still find me by typing in that chick Angel. Plus my YouTube channel, please. So close to 100,000. I've been working at this for 12 years, guys. And I am like inches away. And that's That Chick Angel TV. And then last but not least, go check out my new show, Ask God Angel, on the Kev on Stage Studios app. The first episode dropped and it was amazing. So I think you all will love it. Oh, no, that wasn't last. The last thing is go to manshit.com. That is manSHYT.com to get your man or yourself, if you're a woman, some beard and body butter made by my husband, Marcus. We are adding an employee that will help him make so he can make and distribute faster because things had slowed down a bit on his end as far as in getting them made and shipped out. So in order to be able to keep up with demand, we are bringing on somebody to help get stuff out along with Queen Shit. So Queen Shit will finally, we're going to have that ready for Mother's Day, if not before, so that people can place orders for it. So check that out. Also, it'll be up on www.manshyt.com for purchase in the near future. Oh no, that's fine. That's why I was going ahead and doing what you needed to do. And yes, please leave reviews. Thank you so much. Erica, our moderator, is reminding us, leave reviews for Marcus. You can also email them in at getmanshit@gmail.com. Correct? Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. This has been great. Man. Y'all have a blessed day, and we'll talk to y'all next week.
Okay? Have a good one.
Bye. Okay. All right, good people. I have 2 rather long meetings. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like Ask God Angel. I have a meeting at 12, so I'm going to get this podcast up before that meeting starts. And then I have a run through for a show that I'm doing at 1 o'clock or 1:30 or whatever. Dear God, from Zion. Yeah. Is there anything you want to add? We're going to get that little last piece of your content shot so we can give it that. All right. We miss you guys.
See, this boy's a crackhead to this one. Look at that.
He looked at you for a second like if you don't stop, he watching his Coco Melon. All right, y'all have a blessed, marvelous, and prosperous day as well. And we'll talk to you all later, okay?
Yeah, have a good one, fam.
Bye. Bless you.